Well, here I am this morning. I didn't know whether I'd come out here or not, but nonetheless, here I am. Checking this out this morning as the cars roar by me on Highway 51. Have to pardon me if I tear up a little bit here. These are the girls. Londyn Hargis and Leighanne Reed. Bailey was my granddaughter, or I should say is my granddaughter, and Londyn was our very best friend. And over here we have the cross of Greg Schilb. These three died in an accident on May 26th, 2024. That puts these two little girls at 9 years old. Only 9 years old. I don't know how else to describe it. Both were beautiful. I'll add some pics at the end of this video for you to kind of see that. But Greg was 66. He was handicapped and really a good man. I loved him. He was my daughter-in-law, Autumn. It was her dad. And we had several sons as well, all grown up. Anyway, here we are. And this happened on that Sunday afternoon at about 2:30 on the 26th of May, 2024, as each of these say. You can see it right there on Miss Bailey's and right there on Miss Londyn's. Super kids. Super kids. But anyway, my daughter-in-law had left church and gone to pick her father up, who was in a rehab center for some knee problems he had been having, and come back this way after they had picked up some steaks at Aldi's or someplace there in Weatherford. And they were going home to Autumn and Bryce's and to Bailey's home. And they were going to go swimming and cook out and give Greg some time to spend in his home. And then they were going to take him back, but unfortunately they never made it back. As you can see, Autumn was southbound, just like my car, except she was in the road. And it's a little bit of a curve here, but not really. Not really. This is almost the exact side of the accident. As you can see, some rubble laying on the ground there behind my car. And on the pavement, you can see some fluids that have drifted out of the cars. But anyway, they were going the same direction as this red truck, hopefully not near as fast. And a lady came down the hill, and as you can see, it's not a blind curve, but just about right here where I'm standing, or maybe a little farther up behind my car, suddenly came into the lane and hit him head on. That lady was deceased at the scene of the accident. Our girls were deceased at the scene of the accident. Greg obviously was deceased at the scene of the accident. My daughter-in-law is the only one out of the group of 5 that managed to survive and is now July 1st, after May 26th, being flown over by the helicopter to Harris Hospital. She is the only one that survived the incident. And she's still in the hospital today on July the 1st. Thank God she's getting better. And I'm so happy that the girls were living the life they were, and that Greg had his 66 years. Loved the guy. Says on his across here that he was a loving father. Loving father. Right there, on that side, and over here it says he was a love papa, which Bailey loved him. She spent a large part of her life with him in the same house. But anyway, this morning I'm going to go back and start planning a memorial for Bailey after a long 5 to 6 weeks even now, and it's going to be in late May before we're able to do that due to complications with Mama Autumn. So anyway, that's that. And we need to slow down. We need to put our cell phones away. We need to do away with emotional fits when we're driving. This all occurred because of a distracted driver. And right now this is light traffic. Here comes one doing about 75. But nonetheless, I've had them bump me here out, pushing me down the road, trying to get me to run 80 and 85 miles an hour. One more time. Down the hill here. Just enough to say, love you, girls. And Greg, I hope to see you in heaven. You guys have a super day up there. Thank you, and I hope that this will slow somebody down. I hope that it'll slow those trucks down. These are precious children and a precious grandfather. Catch you guys later. Be good, and please slow down. Pay attention to where you're at and what's going on. Thank you.